Not everyone finds tickling fun. From pain and stress responses in the brain to the sensation of losing control, let's dive into the science behind why so many people hate it. A lot of people don't like being tickled. In fact, many people are quick to shut down any attempts at tickling because they don't find it enjoyable at all. For those who have always been more sensitive to ticklish sensations, the prospect of being tickled alone can elicit a strong negative reaction. But if people don't necessarily enjoy being tickled, then why do we instinctively smile and erupt into fits of giggles? Researchers have established several theories to explain this common yet uncomfortable response to tickling. Psychiatrist Donald Black theorized that the defensive response to tickling helps you protect sensitive areas of the body, such as the neck, belly, and flank. Following this theory's logic, an individual with strong physical reflexes feels greater sensitivity to tickling. What's more, as we are most ticklish in these vulnerable areas, researchers in Germany proposed that, from an evolutionary perspective, early humans would have tickled their children to teach them the appropriate response to danger. Therefore, the laughter response originally served as an acknowledgement of submission and defeat. These theories reveal why you might hate tickling. But there's even more going on psychologically and physiologically when someone is tickled, and honestly, it explains a lot. According to research conducted at the University of Tübingen in 2013, tickling another person activates the areas of the brain responsible for feeling pain and the fight or flight response. Founder of Chicago's Smell and Taste Treatment and Research Foundation, Dr. Alan Hirsch, tells the Daily Mail, "When you tickle someone, you actually stimulate the unmyelinated nerve fibers that cause pain. When someone is being tickled or laughing, this activates a region of the brain known as the Rolandic operculum, which plays a role in emotional processing and physical reactions, such as facial expressions and vocal responses. However, tickling also stimulates the hypothalamus, which signals the production of the hormone cortisol. The body produces high cortisol levels to prepare for stressful situations where you may need to flee from danger."
How do you feel about being tickled?
I hate it. It makes me all out of breath and I turn an ugly shade of red.
Another theory found that even if someone doesn't enjoy being tickled, they will smile and laugh to relieve tension, according to Associate Professor at the University of California's Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences, Dr. Alan Fridland, who told Vice, "People automatically equate laughter with humor and play, but we also may laugh at funerals and at times of extreme tension and anxiety. The smile that occurs with laughter may be our way of adjusting our vocal tracts for the high-pitched giggles and shrieks we emit." This explains why we may also laugh and smile during stressful social interactions. Fridland suggests that highly anxious people may experience a stronger reaction to unsolicited touch and are less likely to enjoy the anticipation or surprise element involved in a spontaneous tickle attack. The lack of control in this situation may cause those with anxiety to feel stressed or overwhelmed. Moreover, research conducted by neuroscientist Dr. Robert Provine revealed that gender doesn't affect ticklishness, but it does affect outward responses. He told Vice, "Men are more notably insisting that they aren't ticklish, but that generally is not true. When put to the test, men are ticklish too. I think by admitting you're ticklish, this would suggest you would be under the control of someone else, and I think men would be less likely than women to admit that." Does this mean that we should put an end to this deeply ingrained social ritual? Dr. Fridland recommends watching the other person's reaction for signs of discomfort. He explains that intense tickling sessions may also cause cataplexy, a brief loss of muscle control or paralysis. He told the New York Times, "At that point, the laughter is no longer the usual social laughter that accompanies play, but just a spasmodic reflex that the body uses to release tension."
Emma's not perfect. See?
This applies to adults too, so if someone verbally or physically expresses their discomfort, it's safe to say they're not enjoying the experience, and you should respect their boundaries.